Maple syrup. If you ever had the real deal, you know how good this can be. Now, not everyone you buy is the same. Some come with corn syrup and artificial flavor, and they don't even come close to the real deal. Now, Canada is known for maple syrup. And the process of making it's fascinating. They tap the maple tree, they collect the sap in buckets, then it is filtered and made into maple syrup. Now I was able to get my hand on maple syrup sap. It's what comes directly from the maple tree. Now this thing is delicious. It's like sweet water with a nice little flavor. And to transform this into maple syrup, it's a pretty simple process. You throw it in a pan and start the boiling process. It does not take long. As soon as it starts reducing, it will change color on you and the sugars will start caramelizing, giving that unique color of maple syrup. You can reduce it as much as you want, making it thicker the more you do it. Because in the end, you're left with this homemade maple syrup. And believe me, friends, this is a lot better than the stuff that you buy in the supermarket. It smells great and it tastes even better. This will be today's special ingredient. Now, normally I dry age steaks, but my second favorite piece of meat is this, short rib. This one is prime grade from Riverbend Ranch, and it was previously aged for 21 days already. But we're gonna take it even further. However, in order to see if the maple syrup is actually going to do something, one of them will be our control, and I'm not doing anything to it. It's just gonna sit in here and dry age. As the next one, I'll be covering the whole thing with maple syrup. As you can clearly see, it's a little bit runny and it will not stick. That's normal though, because remember, you can have 3 stages of maple syrup. The darker they are, the thicker they will be. Since I love the flavor of this one, I didn't go too dark. So instead of just pouring it on top, I went ahead and soaked it. Now, funny enough, the more you put, it starts floating on you. We want it to be completely submerged. So all you have to do is to put a little weight to hold things down. I did so with a rice bag. As now that this one is ready, into my dry ager it goes. Now, have you ever heard about this ingredient? It's called gochujang, a Korean chili paste that is addicting. Now, it's familiar in Korea, but not so much here. It's a spicy fermented paste that everyone loves. Now, you can buy just pre-made, but if you've never tried to make it your own, let me show you how it's done. You're first gonna need this, which is called gochugaru, Korean chili flakes. So into a bowl, you wanna throw in some rice vinegar, followed by soy sauce, sesame oil, and gochugaru. Now mix that really good to combine everything together and soak the chilies. You want them to fully be hydrated before adding anything else. Now grab yourself some miso and throw it in there. Mix that up real good, and if you want the authentic fermented flavor, at this stage it would ferment. But we're skipping it, as we're gonna be using it to dry age. So I went ahead and added the maple syrup right inside. Now we'll mix that up real good, and there we have it. I'll be using this to dry age our next batch. And the process is pretty similar. You wanna make sure you cover the whole thing. If not, it's not going to work. But even though this one is a little bit thicker, it will also run out. So soaking it's the best way to go. And unlike the maple syrup, this one does not float. So it worked out perfectly. As now that it's ready, into my dry ager it goes for months. As soon as the time was up, I took it out, removed the rice as a weight, and a wonderful smell started coming towards me. Believe me when I tell you, friends, this smells like heaven. It seems like the maple syrup was able to penetrate deeply in there. Most importantly, it also preserved the meat. As soon as I let it dry real good, obviously it was slightly sticky, but it felt tender, and usually when you dry age something with bone, it doesn't smell very good. That is not the case with this one. It reminded me of pancakes. But I don't want my meat to taste sweet. So for the seasoning, I was generous with salt and pepper, as now it was ready for the cook. Talking about that, in order to make things easy for me to keep track on how it's doing, I'm going to be using this wireless thermometer from Chef's Temp. It's called Probe Temp 2 Plus. But before cooking it, I had to get my smoker going, as I'll be smoking with it. And the best part about this thermometer is that you can combine things. You see this? It's also a thermometer to keep ambient temperature inside of your cooker, and everything is wirelessly integrated, which makes it easy to keep track of everything. And before we start, I went ahead and took the other one out. This one is the one with gochujang, and the smell was completely different. The vinegar and gochugaru definitely fermented inside of this container, and unlike the previous one, this one smelled kind of funky, yeasty, and it reminded me the time that I went to the Tabasco factory, which I got to see the entire process. And in the end, they gave me a 2 years old fermented paste to dry age with. this one smells even stronger than the other one. And after removing the whole thing, unlike the maple syrup one, this one did not feel tender. It was actually hard solid, but it had a very strong smell of fermentation. However, I was excited to try it because when I dry aged steak with the pepper mash from Tabasco, it was incredible. I'm hoping this one will be the same. So after seasoning it with salt and pepper, outside I went. And as you already know, I'm going to be smoking these ribs on my offset smoker. But you don't have to. You can literally smoke on your Weber. It's just way harder. But Chef's Temp has something to make it automatic. It's called Brizo V2, a temperature control fan that turns your Weber kettle into a smart smoker. It keeps the exact temperature you want, and you're able to monitor it from anywhere. The wonderful thing is that it does the same thing for any other smoker you have, even your Kamado. But I just love the flavor of my offset, so I'll be putting all of them in here. I'm hoping that this experiment is going to turn out fantastic. And the best part is that now I just have to close the door and keep an eye on the temperature. Because as that was happening, I decided to go ahead and make an awesome side dish to pay tribute to Canada. Their national dish is called poutine, and it usually does not have any beef, but I came up with something else. To make it, it's quite simple. We first start with the gravy. Into a pan, throw in a little bit of oil, bring it to temperature, and throw in some flour. Start to cook that up a little bit, then go ahead and add some chicken stock. Now whisk that up real good as it will start thickening up on you. Season it with some salt and pepper, mix it well, and there's your gravy. It's that simple. Now to go along with my poutine, I went ahead and got the best steak in the world. We all know that's the queen of all meats, picanha. This one though, I want to keep it real traditional, with only salt and nothing else. Now there's several different ways to cook this piece of meat. The fastest way and one of my preferred methods is a front sear. That's where you start putting a nice beautiful crust on it first. And as soon as that's done, you want to cook it in indirect heat. But make sure to use a wireless thermometer. You're looking for a final internal temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. As once that's done, slice your steaks nice and thin. Go ahead and cook up some fries. Since I'm doing a unique presentation, I'm putting them on skewers. I added some cheese curd, put them right back in to melt. Then you want to add a generous amount of steaks right on top, followed by that gravy. Because this is my take on poutine. Not traditional, but I have a feeling that we're going to enjoy this quite a bit. Because by this time, my Chef's Temp thermometer let me know that they were ready to be wrapped. So I went ahead and did so with some butcher's paper. I added the thermometers right back in to keep an eye on the temperature and let the whole thing cook until it was 200 degrees Fahrenheit. As soon as that was done, after letting them rest for 4 hours, I went ahead and opened the whole thing up. And when I tell you I was rewarded with some incredible short ribs, I mean it. But even though they looked fantastic, the big question is, how did the maple syrup affect them? And most importantly, what about the one that got slightly fermented? Well, we're about to find out right now. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to eat. So let's do it.
All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast, gentlemen.
This is awesome. There is a ton of food on this plate.
I love short ribs.
I know, one of my favorite things to eat besides picanha is also short rib. Now, I've done something no one has ever done, I think, with these short ribs.
What's the side dish? This looks good.
This is in your honor, sir. Straight from Canada. Poutine fries on a stick.
Wow.
I'm excited to try this one, but we'll get on that one very shortly because enough talking, let's give it a try. We're gonna start right here.
It smells so smoky. Oh man. Oh my God.
Let's dig in. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I say picanha is my favorite, but picanha is sometimes not my favorite. When I don't like picanha, I like this one more, everybody.
Short rib is super tender, super juicy. It's a little funky. Nice little dry aged funk.
Oh, you can feel it, okay.
I've never tried that flavor on this piece of meat before. I think it works so well. And it makes this meat so soft, so tender. It is delicious. Smoky, beefy, funky. That is damn good.
Let's be honest. Short rib, if you cook it to perfection, it's already tender. But then you add the dry aged funkiness, extra flavor, and also tenderness. It's a win-win, everybody. Ready for the next one?
Let's see.
Sir. Let's go. Please dig in,
I got
guys.
some dry aged short rib. Google, you a madman.
It smells really good.
It smells different, huh? Let's give it a try.
Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, super different.
Oh, wow. I can get behind that.
That's a nice flavor on that crust there.
I don't know why I'm acting surprised, that is extremely different, but it's a different on a very pleasant way. Before I say anything, what do you think?
It's actually sweet. It tastes
Yeah.
good, but not too sweet. It tastes like a perfect blend of that beef and sweetness, and it's almost like a slightly sweeter barbecue glaze kind of. It has that feel while still having a nice bark and crust. It's like the sweetness is coming from the meat instead of from the crust. It's nice because you have that smoke, that bark, that niceness, but then the meat has a sweetness that's so good.
Everything Leo said is accurate. There's not much else to say.
He said everything?
It is 10 times better than this one. That's not to say this one is bad. This one's just really good.
What is different to me, I don't know if you guys felt it, as soon as I take a bite, all of the fibers completely individually separated in my mouth.
A very different mouthfeel compared to the first one that we had.
Fibers got divorced on this one here, they still together, you just crush them, everybody.
They're separated, they're not divorced yet, but here it's over.
You're gonna have to survive off of that side dish for sure.
Talking about that, let's jump in. I want your honest opinion. Let's go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That's what poutine is missing. Add steak to poutine, everybody. It's much, much better. If you do poutine right, it's amazing. But we'll let the Canadian guy talk for a little bit. But what do you think?
I like this a lot.
Okay.
This is the perfect combo for steak, I feel. Because steak goes perfect with gravy, steak goes perfect with cheese, it goes good with potatoes. I don't know why this hasn't been thought of before. Thank you.
Mr. Canadian.
I actually love this side dish. I'm gonna be honest. I think adding the steak to the poutine elevates it in a really nice way, and the steak pairs perfectly with the other flavors like the cheese, the gravy, the fries. It's really, really good, and I like the fact that it's like portable.
Nice success. Try it at home. If you don't want to put steak for whatever reason, you should go to jail.
Yeah. Put the steak on.
Put steak, everybody, okay? All right, let's go for the last one. You ready? I'm excited for you guys to try it. Please, dig in.
Ooh.
How does it smell? How does it smell? Tell me.
Does not smell good, Guga.
Doesn't smell good.
Smells like bad wine, Guga.
It smells like
Bad.
bad wine.
Damn.
That's what your bad wine tastes like?
Well,
Vivian?
bad, yeah.
What does it smell like for you?
It smells weird, bro.
It smells funky.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a little too weird.
Let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Ooh, this is so different.
Yes, it smells not as good as it tastes. Is it fair to say?
Very fair.
It tastes better. It tastes way better than it smells. There's like an acidity there that the previous one didn't have. I don't taste as much sweetness. It has a very different flavor. I feel like I taste the beef a little bit less. It's still smoky, it's still funky, but it's the acidity that the short rib has that's throwing me off.
How about you, Fefezinho?
I don't enjoy it as much as the last one. However, the short rib flavor on this, completely gone.
Gone.
It's gone. It doesn't
Yeah, it
taste
doesn't
like a
taste
short
like
rib.
a short rib anymore.
Yeah, it tastes like straight up funk. Yeah.
So I know exactly what you guys are tasting, but you cannot describe it.
Yeah,
What
what
this is fermentation. That's why you said the wine.
Is it wine?
It's gochujang.
Wow.
Yes, now gochujang is already fermented. And then when you go ahead and you ferment it more with something sweet, which is maple syrup, by the way.
Maple syrup?
wow.
Yes, maple syrup and gochujang. And
Never
this
would've
one
guessed
just maple syrup.
I should have known with the poutine, bro.
Exactly, is
I
it?
never would have
Wow.
guessed that.
It's way overpowering.
This doesn't even taste like maple syrup at all. That's surprising.
Yeah,
And
gochujang took the whole flavor. Now it did get fermented even more with the meat inside. And at least to me, it's good, not my favorite. So is it unanimous? The maple syrup one?
Yeah.
that's why I chose the maple syrup, baby. Canada, I love you.
Canada man. Those are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And remember, if you need a thermometer, go get yourself Chef's Temp. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.